Abusia, I had a Lawson TV. I also met to Ghana on the 6th of August 2025. Dr. Omane Boama, Minister of Defense, and then other government officials, a Konya plane crash in the Ashanti region. Ghana for the area where we can prepare and then. Now, Menamoana, me copy Apostle Johnson Suleman, prophecy, a Nigerian prophet. And then come be a wood, you know. Me a machine kakra. A deep for be a Ghana so. A be as I say dinko. Now, ya papa. Dr. Isaac also been party. What can some be? And then some all can you say. Say, Obi and I just saw my pension no night target. I better my pension free on Bacro on tonight and yet possible. And yet possible. So far as I said, when I go a beer, a nipper bit is or no, and a gun of what deep will be in Tino. And yet possible, Sada.
Sir President, who told you
to take the life of the president? That's a joke. I'm saying, Mundim dear Koso. And yes, Saminaniaka.
Osofu. TMA.
Now, I am not saying that if there is anybody who is very close to me, that person will never die. But if it is not yet your time, who God has brought to dwell under my wings, so even if that person is in the mouth of death, that person will come out again. I just said unless the person is disobedient, obstinate, hardened heart, stiff-necked. Now, as they were performing their rituals and they were ascending in the spiritual realm, Elijah was drawing them down.
No, my penny
now, in a certain time when we used to have a certain president,
my bedroom.
I was in my room, my bedroom.
Now, and
the house where I live is not very nice. So it's not a place God should visit very often.
Because if you any airport residential.
Because my house is not in airport residential. I live at Adringano.
If you and see say no. I latest.
Now I built my house years ago, so it's not as new as some of the new house we have. I was in my room. I was not fasting. I was not even praying.
And divinity
and divinity dispatched his spirits to visit me. God bears me witness. And the Spirit of the Lord said to me, about that time, that person who was the leader of Ghana, at that time, it was Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And the Spirit of the Lord came to me and said to me, my servant, take a look at this. And so I took a look. And I saw the firmament of heaven. And I saw a plane. And I saw that the plane caught fire in the air. And at that time, the president was in the plane. And there were some of the party leaders in the plane with him. And the vision left me. And I said to the Lord, Lord, what does this mean? And the Lord said to me, go and say to them, what I have revealed to you is about to happen. And I'm going to show you what you will do, so that you and their leaders will do together.
Directions.
And it is a prophetic direction. So that what you have seen and have showed you will not manifest. It will not come to pass. Now, when I came to my consciousness, I called Nana Kwesi. And I told him, Nana, there is trouble. And if we don't act very fast, we will not hear good news. Because the enemy wants to quench the candle light, the flame of the candle. And I said to Nana Kwesi, call Bishop Ajiman Prepe for me. MPP, headquarters. And then make a call to the party headquarters, NPP party headquarters. And I mean Bishop Ajiman Prepe, Prophet Ajiman Prepe. MPP for one year, Omo party leader. And I said, Mr. Freddie Blay. And then I asked Bishop Ajiman Prepe, who is the party chairman of NPP? And he told me it was Mr. Freddie Blay. And I told Bishop Ajiman Prepe to come to my house. So he came to my house, myself, Prophet Ajiman Prepe, and Reverend Nana Kwesi, the three of us. Bishop Ajiman Prepe is my witness. So Bishop Ajiman Prepe is my witness. So we placed the call and I told them, don't bother to drive here. I am driving there. I am coming there myself. Mr. Freddie Blay, Mr. Freddie Blay, don't come to me. I am coming to you. So we drove. Mr. Freddie Blay so when we got there, Muslim Papa when we got there, there was Mr. Freddie Blay was there, and there was another man who was a Muslim who was there. So when I got there, I told them the revelation I had seen. Now, even before I ended what I was saying, while I was speaking, Mr. Freddie Blay, the man who was seated with Mr. Freddie Blay, who is or was a Muslim, he screamed out with a loud voice. And he said, Prophet of God, what you have just told us, I had a dream about it last night. I saw it in my dream. I'm saying, say a couple bomb pen, so for Crobia account, so for Crobia cross, I am on fanny on only D. Mammy. Tiasima Muslim Nekai. Now listen to what the guy said. Muslim see or who are dear pa. Now, the man who was the Muslim seated with Mr. Freddie Blay said that he is gifted and he can see. No opposition, oh, MPP. Now, at that time, he occupied a position either in the party or in government. No, so beautiful. And he told me, Prophet of God, anytime I see something in a dream, it comes to pass. But last dawn, I had a dream, and that is what I saw. And that is what brought me to the party office to come and share the dream I have. And also the same thing. The dream I had with the party chairman, Mr. Freddie Blay, and you are here in the same moment, sharing the same revelation. Mr. Freddie Blay, friend, pennyphobia or more party office. So Mr. Freddie Blay invited some of the party officials who were at the party office. And he asked me, Prophet Osubempa, what shall we do? And I told them what they ought to do. And together, 3 days, we did it together for 3 days continuously. I believe intercessors no cry. I believe I selected some of the intercessors and some of my pastors, and we spent 3 days prayers and directions. Making prayer, 3 days making prayers. MPP from Penifonu lots of the leaders in MPP were there while we were praying. You read direction and rather catch them say. Now, when we finished the direction which God gave me, the Lord said to me, He has heard our prayer. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, Nana Kufado, US, The president, Nana Akufo-Addo, was traveling.
I believe, sir, about Joy Online. Papa,
now I believe that this story was reported on Joy Online.
About social media, so those days.
It went viral on social media in those days.
Nana Akufo-Addo plane no taking off on the jet home.
Now, when the plane wherein the president sat took off, one of the engines caught fire.
God being so good, and a pilot.
God being so good, the altitude it had reached was not so high, so the pilot came down and landed. Now, before that day, the Lord had already given me a revelation that the president was traveling by air and the aircraft caught fire. And so imagine God did not reveal it, and even if after God had revealed it, we did not pray about it and we did not deal with it. Just imagine what would have happened. You see, I didn't make noise about this. Some of you will be hearing this for the very first time, perhaps. Because we don't do these things to boast about them. So God used the prophets and the servants of God to save the life of the president of Ghana at that time. And so there is this point I want to make. I want to say this. Men of God and prophets in Ghana. If Ghanaians will listen to what I'm about to say, let's leave the prophets and the men of God alone, so that whatever they will see, which is destructive, and they will have the liberty to speak about it, talk about it, and then the hearers will do something about it, so that God will deliver the nation from destruction. Now, if you have a revelation and you want to talk about it, you'll entertain some amount of fear.
Because
many people in the nation do not respect prophets, because they have labeled prophets as evil. They call prophets names like fake prophets. Now, I cannot stand here and say to you that every prophet is of God. Now, so long as God has not given me the power of judgment to judge others, I cannot judge anyone. So, though it is true that there are some which are not genuine, some which are fake, let's also concede on the fact that there are some which are genuine and authentic. Not all of us are fake. There are many men of God that are genuine. Even the officer on your impo. Now, even that person you believe to be fake, who made you a judge? Who are you to judge someone of another man's house? So the fact that a handful of them are not genuine, should we condemn all? Should we throw the baby out with the bathwater? Elijah said, let's prove which God has more power. And let's prove which God you should put your trust in. The prophets of Baal performed their rituals all day long.
Na utie ye papa Isaac osu bempa ensem pa yi a de beto ay omampanyini dada nana adoda nkwa Akufo-Addo na all 3 days prayers and fasting ejiremu on na sofo and government officials HCM of Flagstaff House. And 3 days, and Pibonia Concerto. Say, Yami, any Akufuado, Nana Akufuado, free Uwa and Canam plane crashes. So, and never told Nanado. After 3 days, prayers, directions, fast enough. 2 weeks, Pepe, Nanado air fly. Akaman on it. Play the page anymore, they got to move. So now I said, pilot on a force landing. Emma Omunina a Johnny free plane. And a question Yami Yame Eddie, Nana Adanka, a Kufuado of Ufia. Bibia Anyano, no anchor, and none. Odifo, Doctor Isaac Osubempa, and an assault for Empire, and the officials, government officials, Geomati and SMD, yeah. And it's there, Nana Adanka Kufuado, that's what I say. And the ever to Mampanino. Ono Ohuin, Odi Hujuma. And no Kahona de. Na I was saying Ketono, Antono. Na Ohemupa, play a classy yimpuno. Na ya Aswadibi. Aswadibi. A course, baby. Because prophet at one and a friend, Pennyphobia. Na I was a woman in the year. Na kwankyere ho no de gu akwemu said in another time we de gu akwemu no na we o twen amasa bayfoi anyamre amano ti na de obetimi aye ene o mampanyire de enti wotie Dr. Isaac Osubempa someone all kapade na tese eyen se na san semi na Apostle Johnson Suleman and so kabi. Now, answer the Apostle Johnson Suleman, not somebody to Jano. Ebetete, Reverend, Doctor, Prophet, Isaac Osubempa. Betty and Comakakra, and then Zambia Oka. Iria and Sana, Yaba Apostle, Prophet Johnson Suleman of Nigeria, also Nelson. It can't hear Prophet, Emra.
I'm sure you'll be shocked.
Finally, many Archbishop Kasai.
Now, finally, I had a conversation with the Archbishop.
And I'm catching Archbishop say.
And I said to him,
my fra,
I said to him that I've made several calls.
My fra will be for 3 months.
I had been calling somebody to come and see me for
Baby Bessie, because something is about na from penny for na yen head ye be nyan fan stop osadian 3 good months.
So for 3 months I had invited this person to come and see me.
Weekend me be fie papa.
He would say, "Oh Papa, I'll come this weekend."
O ma penny asuma me wo abrochire me ba ya me be fie papa sa.
And he kept tossing me about every now and then.
Mo bintna ba bin kase enti adifo na hu. Unnim dia wo ka. Unyam Nusu nunum tontene kankan opa bowra mpani num na hwe se wonti bribia me catch Archbishop say papa catch up any someone na plane I move every Accra say Kotamale Accra say Kokumase Accra say ko baby antesa yante asempa.
So I
Archbishop I am a witness.
I said to the Archbishop, he will bear me witness on this. I said, please say to him not to sit in any aircraft moving from Accra to Tamale or Accra to Kumasi or Accra to any destination within.
When you said yes,
do you know what has happened? It's not the last.
What's here, Prophet Isaac Osubempa? After you go Apostle Johnson Suleman, let's have more kai. Or say, na set up for MAHAMΑ. MAHAMA was the target. What do you go to?
People that there was a crash recently in one country. You know what I'm talking about? A crash. And the #1 man was scheduled to be on that flight. There are many things that happen that are not deficiencies. They are not technical issues. They are setups. They thought the number one man would be there. Just by the whiskers, the man did not enter there. Because he was the target. So others are collateral damage. Are you seeing the world we are in? And you just do that, and with impunity. Like I said, if you orchestrate somebody's death, why are you alive? And feel the same thing so you know how it is. Experience the same thing so you know how it is. Every attempt to make you a target, to make your children targets, my God will respond. 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 If your amen is louder, take the blessing.
Nadia, empenyifo ikan, no kra. Yinko tie nkomo bi a akokoso, ne ehwe se, mpa se Mahama was a target ana. NDC officials bi so nsem a omo ka ne adofo bi nsem omo ka indi yinko tie bra.
President gave me an assignment to do on Tuesday night. So yesterday when I got up, I was on the assignment. So I went to the office and I went to Chief of Staff's office to deliver a document. So when I was coming down in the lift, I met Ambassador Victor Smith. And he said, Nana, they said a helicopter is lost. They can't get a signal. I said, which helicopter is this? Then he made a comment that it's the president on it. He wanted to be sure because the president was supposed to go to the program with them.
Yesterday?
Yes. And he changed the plans because of the prayer. The Gomuafete prayer. So when he said that, I panicked. I said, but he's going to Gomuafete. Why are you saying that he's on it? I immediately panicked because, I had this thing to panic because plans can change. Yeah. Sometimes he's going here, something comes up, and so you're supposed to. So I panicked. So I normally don't call him, but this time I put a call through to him. And he answered. And I said, have you heard what has happened? And he said, yes. I said, Your Excellency, are you all right? He said, yes, I'm fine. Then he told me what has happened. Immediately, I had to compose myself because the news was not out.
Flight, side chopper, no, yes, Z9, no? Z9, nay, president. And I walk out in the
The security of the president, John Dramani Mahama, I say, Oma Air Force, this uncle for the plane, no. Omana Niko Hopa, if you dare, yes, soon this year, no. Now, me person make
it is handsome when you know. Let's say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was a Oman and Daho. Empire no Baba Obuni. And this for some moment Daho. Empire no Baba Obuni. Ghana Funya as Yemi and now. Near Mompai entire Mempen for it. Christopher of war. Because I took Mahama in president and this for one at home. I took Ghana. I have a lot of TV. Say unsubscribe, I'm sure subscribe. Na afi o comment here and share. Let me go show. Bye bye.